everybody. Welcome. It is what now? Terrific Tuesday. That means it is time for day 14 of the 30-day Get Your Life Challenge. I am so excited to be here once again. My name is Minister Cheryl Thomas, minister, author, and a Christian life coach. And we are on this journey 30 days to get your life all the way together. So if this is your first time joining, I want you to let me know in the comments. Say hello so that I can shout you out, say hello to you, and welcome you to the challenge. If you've been riding with me for these 14 days, I want you to say so in the comments as well. I am excited about what we're going to be talking about today. So no matter where you're joining me, or if you are on Facebook, if you are on YouTube, if you are on Instagram, welcome to the challenge. I am so excited to be here on today. We have been having such a marvelous time. We are calling this our September to Remember as we get our lives together. And we've been going challenge by challenge, day by day, walking through these challenges. Hey, Tatiana, I'm so glad to have you. Happy Tuesday. And if you're jumping on, I want you to go ahead and share this with a good girlfriend as we move through these sessions. I'm excited to have you all see this session too. And so I'm going to jump in because I always try to come right in and get right to the point. Hey, April, thanks so much for joining. Glad to have you here. We're going to jump into our session for today. So if you have not already shared, I'm going to ask you to go ahead and do that. What we are going to be talking about today is day 14, find your tribe. Yes, I want you to find your tribe. And let me preface this with something, and I want you to kind of understand where I am and where I'm going. I can remember starting a business about, it's probably been about 15 years ago now. And it was one of the loneliest things. A lot of times people will tell you, going to business, going to entrepreneurship, you're going to have so much fun, you own your time and blah, 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 blah. And so I was so into it and I was like, yes, I'm going to do it. And so I took this big leap and I found out that there weren't very many people, number one, that looked like me, number two, that were doing what I was trying to do. And so it was really lonely. If you have ever experienced that, I want you to let me know in the comments how it feels, or if you felt like you started out doing something and you were the only one, and so you felt all alone. And for a long time, I felt that way about being in the life coaching space, being very one of a few women of color in the coaching space when I started. And not just wanting to be just a life coach, but wanting to coach Christian women to love their lives, to find fulfillment and what God had called them to do. And so it was a really, really lonely space for me. And so for a long time, I knew I was called to what I was doing, but I didn't really like what I was doing because I felt so alone. And so when I'm telling you to find your tribe, I want you, whatever we are planning out or whatever you have been writing down in your journal that we've been talking about this week, I don't want you to do it by yourself. A lot of times they'll always tell you, no, it's lonely at the top. It's lonely at the top because a lot of times people don't take some like-minded people with you. Now, I will be the first one to tell you that no, you can't take everybody with you. Everybody doesn't want to go. And some of the people that think they want to go won't have the tenacity and the perseverance to go the distance. So when I say take someone with you, take a like-minded person with you on the journey. And this is what comes into play when I ask you to find your tribe. We've been talking about big things, big brave things, big bold things that we want to do for ourselves and for the Lord. And so what I want you to do is I want you to look at that list that you have been writing down and I want you to find someone that's doing it in your city. In your city. And I want to undergird this with a scripture. Proverbs 27:17 says, Iron sharpeneth iron. So a man sharpeneth the countenance of his friend. What I've found out, especially in business, and I'm just starting to connect with people in business that are like minded, that have kingdom principles and kingdom standards. Was That's what I was looking for. I was looking for somebody to sharpen what God had already given me. God had already given me the raw materials for the gift, for the talent. But I needed someone to come along to encourage me, to challenge me, to push me so that I could perfect what God has given me. And so I had to start looking in my city. Because a lot of times what we'll do is we'll look on the internet, we'll look on social media for people that inspire us and people that challenge us. But the thing is that sometimes you need more of a hands-on person to help walk you through all of that. And so I'm going to ask you to find a group. When I tell you to find your tribe, I want you to find a group in your area doing what you want to do. So I know many of you mentioned that you wanted to go back to school. Find some women in your area, in your age range, that are going back to school. So if you are a single mother, find single mothers that are going. There are groups, even, okay, and I said in your area, start at Facebook. There are Facebook groups for, when I tell you everything, everything. You can put in your search bar, single women going back to school, and you'll find a group for it. Then you can further that search to single women in New York, single women in Dallas, single women in Florida, wherever you are. Find someone doing what you say you want to do. If you are looking to open a business, find new entrepreneurs, and that's going to be really pivotal. Finding someone that's almost like in the same stage of your journey, doing what you want to do, because you'll be able to connect with them. Hey, Carden, thanks so much for joining. So find that group in your area. If you say you want to write a book, find a new author's book club in your city and join it. Stop being a voyeur in your life. Participate in your life. Stop putting off things that you've always wanted to do. Today is the day to do it. We keep wanting and hoping and wishing for something when God has given us the ability to just go get it. And so what I found with myself and was I had all these big ideas, all these big dreams that I wanted to do, but I would just dream about them. Anybody else feel me? I just dream about it. I said, "Oh, that sounds good. Oh, I would love to do that." But I let fear stop me from taking the necessary steps to actually do it. What if I failed? What if I messed up? What if I didn't do it right? What if the people in the group were so much further along than me and they were better at it than me, and I looked dumb and I looked stupid? I asked stupid questions. What if, what if, what if? And so another year passed by and I didn't get any closer to my goal. And so I just decided I'm going to just be courageous enough to look foolish doing something. Yeah, I'm going to mess up. I'm going to mess this all up. I'm going to start this company doing blah, 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 blah. And yeah, I'm going to allow myself the time and space to look foolish to a whole lot of people, to mess up, to maybe even disappoint myself. But at the end of the day, I would rather fail at something miserably than to look back on it and have regret and to wish I would have done that. What would have happened if I started this business 5 years ago? How much further along could I have been? What if I would have gone back to school 5 years ago? I could be graduating right now. And here's the thing, I have been contemplating going back to school for y'all, and I'm going to embarrass myself, for about 3-4 years now. And I can remember scrolling on my Facebook feed, and I just saw all my friends like graduating with their advanced degrees. And I was like, that could have been you. Look at that. You just sitting around twiddling your thumbs, talking yourselves out of what you should have been doing. Hey, Elite Status, thanks for joining. Talking yourself out of what you could be receiving accolades for now, or just being happy or walking in the manifestation of, because I just would not do it. I let fear get the best of me. And I said to myself, not another year. Not another year am I going to not do this business. Hey, Erica, thanks so much for joining. Not another year am I not going to go after my dreams. I'm just going to bet on me. So I am going to, as scared as I could be, go join this group that's doing what I want to do. And I'm going to be the novice in the room, in the corner. I'm going to ask all the dumb questions so that I can get them all answered, so that I can learn how to do what it is I say I want to do. So when I ask you to find your tribe, I'm going to ask you to step out of your comfort zone. Be afraid. Be okay with being afraid. I'm going to walk in that room like, y'all, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared out of my mind. I don't know. But I know the people in this room know. That's why I'm here, because I know that the experts are in the room. And so I'm just going to, trust that you all are going to take me by your hands and you're going to help me figure this out. Because one of the ladies I used to watch a long time ago, her name was Marie Forleo, and she would say, everything is figure outable. Y'all get that? Everything is figure outable. You can figure it out. You might not know how to do it now. It might look really, really scary right now, but you can figure it out. And you know why I know you can figure it out? Because you have God. You have the advantage that other people that are trying to do this don't have. You have an inside resource that they don't have, and that is the Lord. So find the group. Whether it is a group of women going back to school, a group of women writing their first book, a group of women starting a business, whatever it is, find people in your city. And that is so very important, in your city, so that you can do what Proverbs 27:17 says, iron sharpeneth iron. Find someone who doesn't mind helping sharpen your skills. Hey, no, if you want to go back to school, you're looking to get this kind of degree, this is a school you should go to. They have a lot of grants. They have a lot of fellowships that'll help you go back to school for free. So you don't have to worry about finding all these different kind of jobs to do what it is you say you want to do. Hey, sis, you want to start a business? You should go to SCORE in your area, and you should take all these free classes that they offer. They're doing a lot of them online about how to set up a business plan, how to get funding for your business, how to actually find customers for your business, how to test out your business idea. Is this a good business for you to go into? How much money is it going to take you to start and run this business? So find that group in your area and get connected. So this is what I'm going to ask you to do today before we jump off, is I want you to write whatever that is, whether it's a business, whether it's a ministry, whether it is going back to school, whether it is buying a car, whether it is buying a house, whatever that thing is, I want you to search it out, whether you do it on Google, whatever. Whether you go to the library, whether you call up a few friends that have done that, I want you to find them and I want you to ask them and look for groups. Look for groups, whether you do it on Facebook, I don't care, wherever you find them, find the group. That is your assignment for today, is find someone doing what you want to do. And y'all, I'm going to make it even simple. It doesn't even have to be career driven. It doesn't have to be anything like that. It could be, I want to get out of debt. Find you a budgeting group. It could be, I want to learn how to invest. Find you a group that's investing. I want to learn about Bitcoin. I want to find a group that does that. I want to learn how to ski. Find a group that does that. I just want to go canoeing because I need to learn how to have some fun. Find a group that does adventure, some kinds of things. Find a group. Find your tribe, people doing what you want to do, and get connected. I want to learn more about the word. Find a Bible study group and join them. There are so many online Bible study groups. If you need to learn more about the word so that you can strengthen your foundation in Christ, find the group. So find your tribe. That is our challenge on today. And so I am going to be praying that God will direct you as you are searching to find the people that connect with you. A lot of times we make finding a tribe so difficult. Finding a tribe is just the people that have the same value systems that you have, the same desires that you have the same goals that you have. So take the time today, sometime later on today, get on Google, get on Facebook, and find people that are doing what you want to do, that are going where you want to go, that have the value systems that you hold dear, and connect. Life is all about living in community. God never meant for you to live life by yourself. We're doing it wrong. We're trying to be all by ourselves in this world, and that's not God's desire. He wants us to live in community. So find your group today, connect with them, and watch life unfold. Thank you all so much for joining me on today. I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow. If you haven't already shared, I'm going to ask you to do that before you jump off, because I want to make sure that you're not stingy, I'm not stingy, and that we are blessing as many women as we can with this teaching, with these challenges, and with this word. I love you all with the love of the Lord, and I will see you on tomorrow. God bless you.